everyone, you are welcome to my channel. So in today's video I want to show you how to structure your data for optimum usage. As a data analyst, it is very important to know how you can structure your data. More like, I would not say how you can clean it, okay, but how you can structure it so that you can perform operations like sorting, like filtering, as the case may be. So that is what we are going to be covering in this particular video. Now, if you see in the data set in front of you, let's say I click here on this cell and I want to sort this data. For example, I want to perform sorting on it. I come to the data tab and I click on the sort. You can see just this range of cells were highlighted. Okay, so of course Excel captured the fact that our data has headers, but then when you look at it, you'll discover that row 1 and 2, Excel considers both rows to be headers. And meanwhile, when you look at the rows, you discover that the data they are not in the same row. Okay, customer is in row 1 and then country is in row 2. So, but Excel takes the both of them to be headers, okay, to be one row, and you would not want that kind of a problem when you are working on your data set. So we'll cancel this. Now, one other reason why it captured this also is you would notice that there is no column here. So this column D and then F, so no column here. So you want to also check out for hidden columns, and then the reason why it could not extend beyond this point was because of this empty row on row 12. So you want to check out for this, and it might appear very simple on this video, but when you are working on a very large data set that are more than 1000, you have to be very careful about missing rows and also missing columns. So because if you perform any operation like sorting this data, for instance, just as it appears, you will see that the result you'll be getting will be so bad. Okay, so you want to take note of that. So we'll cancel this for now and see what we can be able to do about the data set. So first thing first, we are going to remove this row, this empty row. We'll delete it. We'll right click and then we'll delete. Okay, so that has been settled already. If I'm to sort this, you can see that the entire, at least on the left hand side of the data, has been highlighted. We cancel again. So I want to bring out the column here. So with this, I'll simply click on this and then drag this way. You can see, so our column here is also empty. We'll just delete this and then we have our complete data. Now when I click on sort, you can see, okay, so that's the entire data is highlighted. Another thing you want to take note of, you can also go for, if there are hidden rows or empty rows, you can do that by using Ctrl A and then Ctrl period. It will take you around the entire data set. Okay, it will take you around, so you can see that there are no missing empty rows or missing rows. The next aspect we want to work on is on the title. The titles are in two different rows and that can be a problem. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to bring them together. So in bringing them together, let's say we want to bring customer and country together. We'll type customer and then, okay, you can decide to leave it entirely like this, or you can click Alt and enter. Okay, so it will leave it away, then we'll click enter. So you can see customer, country. Apart from using Alt and enter, you can come to the home tab and then use the wrap text option here. You can do the same thing with the product quantity and then you click Alt and enter. So you can do the same thing for all of this data that is here. So all of these column names that are here, please. So you can do that. Now if you check out this description, there are quite a lot of data within a column. In this particular description, there's nothing wrong with the column ID, there's nothing wrong with the customer country. So in this particular description, I want to, let's say, insert, and then this I can say something like T light holder. So I'm picking the last two words. Okay, the last two words. I'll come to this fill feature, I'll click on it, and then you see this flash fill. Simply click on it. Can you see? So it takes the three last words of each of column of each of the words. Still yet, apart from this, you can also use the text to column feature. So with that, we have reduced the description a little bit, specifically to what we want it to be. I can delete this and then I will insert again. So let's say I need it to be older. Okay, now when you come down here, you can press on lantern. Can you see? So you can see the other stuffs, other names, other words, the last words of each of them. So you just simply click enter and you flash it this way. No, not please. Ctrl Z, lantern. I'll take it again. This is lantern, and then you have anger, and then you click on this flash here. Okay, so that is it. So the last words for each of the description. So we've worked on this. Then the date is also okay. So in the date, you need to separate the dates from the time. That is the action you can do on the invoice date. The invoice number is also there, and then every other one I've explained how to work on the column names. So these are very important steps that you need to take whenever you are working with data sets. All these corrections you make are to ensure that your data is structured properly for you to do or perform data analysis on it. I hope you have been able to learn something new today. See you in my next video. Bye for now.